Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm Calvin and today we're about to our philosophy topic. So today our topic is just a bonus topic that's gonna take not too long to finish. So today maybe my video will just be in a little bit shorter than normal. Maybe, just maybe, okay? So today our topic is talking about way to test your ethics. So after talking about all of the problems that we have in morals, today we will going to test our morals, or you can say our ethics. So today we will just talking about the examples to test our ethics. So let's come straight into the example today. So in this example, let's imagine that you are a person that's standing in the control room with a clever. So there is the train that's going very fast, and toward it is a track that have 10 people it tied up. The people cannot move and they are just tied on the track that the train will absolutely go through them and then kill them. So you are the control people, or you are control person, you are the control person. You have the power, or you can go to pull the lever to change the train to another way. So you guys see, this is a very famous example that everybody use to test your ethics. So when you pull the lever, the train will go into another way. But as well as you do that, one person on that track will going to die. So you guys now come to decide whether to choose to save 10 people or choose to save one people. So you guys can see, when we are come to the normal calculating or normal compare, we could easily see that, yeah, I just going to choose the track that have just one people to kill or to let the train go through. Why is that? Because as theorists, we could say that 10 people happiness is better than just individual happiness or safety. So in this case, it's still the same things. But however, when it comes to such an important things like people life, it's very hard for a person to choose whether to save 10 people or save one people. So you guys can see, if you guys are the people who standing in the control room, so you guys will going to compare and consider a lot whether to pull the lever to change the train or not. So you guys can see, going to do such a difficult decision is not be easy for people who care about all of everyone. So you can going to make the choice harder. If you think this is not hard enough, you can make the choice harder by imagining that the simple person are the relative of all your friends. So as this example, you guys can see, this is we have to compare and also have to fight a lot to find the way that we are going to act. Why? Because for people, they are morals inside them, but still their selfish is not be destroyed, or they still exist somewhere. Of course, in this case, going to save people who know and going to save 10 people who don't know is very difficult to choose. Why? Because as normal compared, we could see that, yeah, save 10 people is better. But when that person, the simple person, is your mom, your dad, your uncle, or just your friend or your best friend instead. So it's really hard for you to choose whether to save your relative, your friend, or going to save the people or the 10 people that will get you more happiness. So it's a very hard things to go to choose and also go to decide. So in this case, whether you choose to save one people or 10 people, one person or 10 people, is still a hard decision and a hard one. I mean heartbroken. Okay, I thinking that I would say it's hurt, Hurt. But when I say it, I feel like it's hurt. So I'm going to say the heartbroken. So the heartbroken decision would make you have a lot of consequence in the future. So most of people when come to decide just two options will absolutely try to choose the best. But perhaps maybe sometimes there is the third way that they didn't say. Maybe we could use some way to stop the train or at least make it go out of two track to save everybody instead. So you guys can see that there is a lot of answer, but even though there is a lot of answer, we still choose the things that we think is good. But when we come to consider it more details, we could see that whether we choose to save one people, save 10 people, or going to make the train lose track and go out of the track, it's still damaging and going to hurt everybody, and also also the train members itself. So you guys can see in every choice is always going to make someone die. But in this decision, perhaps maybe there is no right to choose. You guys cannot focus on the choose or on the writing or on morals in these examples. You just go into calculating and compare. Because when it's come to morals, every decision to hurt everyone or hurt anybody is wrong. So going to try to choose something right is not available in these examples. So let's take this example into real life. So we could easily say that maybe in real life, maybe sometimes there is no right or wrong. There is just going to compare and consider what is the better things in our mind or in our opinions. So remember, when you are a good people or such a people, just a person, normal person, when you come to some case that make every decision will always cause to some exactly damage or some consequence. So just choose the things that you think is better. Don't try to be the morals one, because it's not exist in some case like that. Okay, so after all, this is just a bonus topic, so it's not have so much details and so much information to do. So it's all for my video today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys on my next video. And now tạm biệt, say goodbye then. See ya.